Here comes Mr. Nobody walking down the...
Hey everybody, so I'd like to start by apologizing for last week. The sound was off, and the reason it happened is my boss Skyped me, which he's never done before, and he wanted to talk, and it actually, I hate Skype now, it actually took my volume and it adjusted it down. So I usually have it set at 50 in Microsoft. So in the operating system it's at 50, and Skype took it down to 17, which completely threw everything off. And I couldn't figure out why, because I really wasn't. I had to get the video done because I didn't have any of the time to work on it, and it just threw everything off. So that being said, sound should be better now, because I'm now that I know that, I know what to look for, where to look for it. I can fix it. So that's first. Second is, once again, everybody subscribed. Thank you so much. You're making my day. If you haven't subscribed and you're enjoying these videos, please subscribe. It really helps me out. And so this week I want to talk about, we're gonna step away from all the mixing and everything else and recording. We're going to talk about affiliation. So affiliation is, if I don't know where you are in your musical journey at this moment, if you're releasing on, if you have been paying to release on Spotify, YouTube, Apple, all those things, Amazon, you are able to use an affiliation system that they offer you, and I highly recommend using this. I'm going to show you why right now. So first things first, I'm through CD Baby. This is how I pay for my music. So let's just go. Oh, good, it worked. All right, so this is CD Baby's main dashboard. When you log in, go over to Tools and Promotion, and you'll see you have official artist channel, stay plugged into your fans, Apple Music for artists, Spotify for artists. This one here, radio airplay, ignore it. You're paying for them to play your music, so now you're paying extra on top of it. You don't want that. I do not recommend it. I don't think it's done anything for me. So that's what I'm saying. That's how I'm going to say it. So the first thing you would do is you would start one of these up. Now the weird part is Amazon Music. There is an Amazon for Artists website, but this one points you to the plugin. I don't like the plugin. I like the website better, but that's me. So we'll look at Spotify. So once you log in and you've assigned yourself, you affiliated yourself, it's nice because the fastest way to affiliate yourself is it'll ask you for either your CD Baby or your DistroKid account to authorize that they can look, and that gives you quicker access, and then you're in there. So, oh shit, 4 people were listening to my music. That's amazing. So this is we're now at what's this called? This is Spotify. This is Spotify for artists. Now I have affiliation on 3 different bands because I have 3 different bands. So I've affiliated all 3 of them. Now the reason why I suggest that everybody do this is because you're now controlling the way you look on their site, and I will show you this. So the first thing, this is the home page of it, and you can create a playlist and all this other stuff. It tells you how many listeners you have. Now granted, like CD Baby does offer this information as well. I have 10 followers, which is really cool. My top song is Mr. Nobody. So now if you go over to the music, it'll show you all your music. It'll show you all your music that has been played in the last 28 days in this case. So if I say last 7 days, I have one, which is Mr. Nobody. Okay, so if I go to releases, it will show you all your releases. And this is last 7 days. So I've had 1 listener, 1 stream, 1 listener on Mr. Nobody, nothing else. But you can change this. So I can say since I started, which is 2015, as you can see, like Christmas at Our House. Wow, look at look at that. That's got a lot, 400. Granted, it might not be a lot to some of you guys. To me, that's a lot. Look at your playlist. So if you're on a playlist, you can. Oh, I'm on top 20 top songs 100 2018. Cool. I didn't realize that. So I've actually been on there. Huh. So then upcoming, I have nothing upcoming right now. So now you can look at your audience. This is nice. So last 28 days, I have 2 listens. Source of streams 100%. Age of listeners 18 to 22. Male. And they're from the US. So this will show you all that stuff. And Reno and Sacramento. So both Reno, Nevada, Sacramento, California. See, I do know my American places. I do. You can look at your streams and your followers. I have 10. So now this is what I love about all of them is you have your profile. You are able to set yourself up the way you want to look. And the reason I like this is because this is now Christmas at Our House was my first release, as you see, 2015. That's not really a profile you want for you. You want it to be something cool. But that was my profile because I didn't have the ability to modify it. But now I do. And so what you're able to do is you're able to change the background, and you're able to put an about. So I have a picture of that was me with For My Dear Friend. At that time we were called Hall of Spirit. I wrote my own bio, and if you have any upcoming concerts, which I don't, but you can also put those in. And as you can see, you can add your Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook account. So now you might be saying, okay, well, what does this look like? Now, once again, see, you have an avatar and you have a header image, and it'll tell you exactly what it wants for each one. This is Spotify, so this is not the same for everybody. Each one is different. Now, if I look at myself on Spotify, you can see I have my nice background. I'm listed as a verified artist, and you can see that I have my songs here, and I have my about with my nice little picture there. So I might change that picture at some point. And you can go do that, and they give you suggestions, and then they will set up stuff for that. And you can, I just unfollowed I don't want to unfollow myself. But as you can see, so you can share your stuff. This is now in a different, I'm looking at a different thing. But that's what I'm getting at, is that it allows you now, you've set up yourself, you're verified, which makes it even better. So now let's go over to Apple. Apple is not as, they don't offer as much. So in this case, so I'm looking at myself again, overview. As you can see, I've got all 3 of my stuff in here. So I've had 2 plays, 2 daily listeners, 1 song purchased. So that means that somebody actually bought one of my songs, and no Shazams. And this is the lifetime. So here it'll show, and it looks like so Boston is where Black and Fluffy was played twice. So now you can go to trends, and you can go through and you can look at all the stuff, the same concept, and it'll tell you places. Where is this? America, and United Kingdom. Look at that. That's not bad. And it shows you your songs, and you can see here like radio spins. I can't remember what radio spins mean. I think it means that you're actually on a playlist of some sort. And you can see Shazams. Now if I switch to For My Dear Friend, you'll actually see Shazams pop up. No, okay. Let's switch to the MPF Project. There we go. So Sound of the Ocean, Cold Black Sky, somebody actually Shazammed it. And Zumba Freedom Fighters. They were actually Shazam. Somebody actually tried Shazam with it, which is kind of cool. Once again, I don't worry about the number of plays in that, because at some point I'm hoping it'll get better. Now if you go to manage, and this one is a little different. As you can see, you can upload 1 image, and that's what I've done here. And so you can, and on Apple you can actually include more people if you want. So if you want more people to be able to look at this, like if you're in a band, you want everybody to look, well, there you go, you can do it that way. Now what does this look like on Apple? That's what it looks like on Apple. It's not very fancy. It's just this little picture But it's, once again, it's better than this Christmas at our house picture as my profile. So that's now Apple. Now Amazon's a little different because I'm Canadian, and Amazon.ca does not have any of my music, which is quite sad. So we'll trudge through this one. So I can't really show you what it will look like on the actual app, because I'm not Amazon.com, I'm Amazon.ca. So gives you same thing, gives you a nice overview. So you can see search and browse was the biggest one. So Christmas at our house, which makes sense, it is getting close to Christmas. And now in the last 7 days I've had 2 listens and 1 of Black and Fluffy. Voice means that it actually made a voice request. Somebody actually went and voice requested a song. And so it's saying it's cold, meaning not a lot of people are doing it. I have no fans. Nobody loves me. But once again, like, this thing's the same thing. It's all affiliated. So if I go, one of them has fans, I think. Let's see. I think it's, hold on. Go back up here. The MPF Project. I know one of them has, one of them I had, oh no, I know what it is. Alright, so now I don't have, let's go back to my fans. Alright, sorry about that. So now if I switch this to the last 28 days, no. Oh, it was last 60 days, and I had listeners in Germany, like tons of them. But there's not enough streaming data available. Programming, I'm not on any playlists, I'm not on any stations. Now once again, you have tools. So in this case, I have my profile photo for Mike Foerster, I have my background image, which is this, and you can include your Twitch channel on Amazon. So that's kind of cool too. And then you can claim another artist, so then you put the name in of what you're looking for. Now I've claimed all the artists I can, but that's how you do it. And then to get access, it would say, okay, well I need your DistroKid or CD Baby account information, so I need approval from them. But it's the same thing. So it's easy to do, and honestly, it's quite worth it too. So, like I said, it's always worth it for you to control your destiny, the way you look to people. Now, granted, like I said, it's not. You don't get a lot of choices here. Like, you can't put a bio. Oh no, you can do an about. There's an about. Oh no, hold on. Oh, that's for Twitch. No, never mind. But you can't put like who you are and what you're all about in this case. And like I said, I can't show you what it looks like on Amazon because I don't have Amazon in the States. I only have it in Canada. Excuse me. All right. And even in YouTube, and I recommend doing the YouTube one, because if you're doing videos at all, or you're doing anything, do the YouTube one is the best one for this. Now, so as you can see, I've got this is my YouTube profile. I have it on profile because everything else is my regular I love recording stuff. Now, YouTube's a little different. I had to actually set up an account for each of the bands. So now if I go here, you'll see when I go switch account, I have Mike Foerster. I do all my stunts, which is where I was putting my bike stuff. Smithfield United Church, because I'm running the church YouTube account. For My Dear Friend, and the MPF Project. So now if I go to For My Dear Friend, I'll just show you this. Now as you can see, I don't have a lot of subscribers. I have no subscribers here. I have views because people do listen to the music, and that's where it shows up. Now the nice thing about YouTube is you can go and you can upload a video. Now I don't know how many of you know all about YouTube, but in YouTube you're able to do 2 things when you first start. You're able to go live and upload a video once you've confirmed that you're an actual person. Creating a post is something you can't do until you hit 1,000 subscribers. And as you can see, I have 0 here. So now I'm able to create a post. This is why I'm able to create posts now. So now as you can see, it now popped me over to my community section. I can now post here, and I can do a poll, I can do a video, I can put an image. Now I can't do any other links like that, but I can at least, I can do stuff like that. And that's what I've been doing on my I Love Recording now, because I have the ability to. I didn't have that ability before, and the reason was because I'm not affiliated. So I'm going to switch back to, let's go back, let's close this one for a second. I'm going to switch back to I Love Recording, and go down to, where's the profile again? So there's profile. Alright, so as you can see, I have my photo, and once again, it will tell you, that didn't tell me the file. If you actually go through it, it will tell you, oh no, there it goes. So there's the requirements. It wants it 16 by 9, minimum that big, you know. And so, and then here it shows you this is what it's going to look like on your screen. And so on the different things, which is fine. And so you can actually add other pictures. As you can see, I have done that here. Now, if I go over to YouTube Music, all right, I gotta sign in again. Oh, there, I'm back in. Okay, so this is my YouTube Music. Now, as you can see, there's my profile, which is Fred's head, bald head, behind a brick wall. I might change that at some point. Tells you how many subscribers I have, because for some reason on YouTube Music I need to know that. Shows you my songs, shows you the singles, and any videos I've made. So I have a Christmas at Our House video, and I have a Black and Fluffy video. And it shows these because they are, because they are actually assigned to those songs. And I think, yeah, I don't want to do it on this one. So I'm going to switch again. I'm going to switch to my MPF Project account. So there I have 3 subscribers. My views are down, which is fine. For some reason, it shows me I have Scary True Tales as a subscriber recently. And if I go to analytics on this one, you will see it shows me what people listen to. So I've had 1 view, and that's remembering the past. So somebody's actually listened to that. They call it a view. So, and then if I go to reach, as you can see, my impressions are not very good on this, which is fine. This is not my main channel. So now if I go to unique viewers, 40% impression, shows you what they listen to, my engagement, my watch time is terrible, my average view duration is a measly second, my audience is 1, average per viewer, subscribers is 0. So as you can see, so now what I'll do, so what happens now is if you go to, let's go to my YouTube channel from here. So we'll go to my channel, and there we go. So as you can see, it has my nice little thing here because I've set it up, and you get this little official artist channel thing to let you know that you are an official artist. So once again, I'm just going to reiterate because that's what I do. If you have paid through DistroKid, CD Baby, or something else, and you are getting, and you are on Spotify and all this stuff, and I seriously recommend doing the affiliation. It allows you to get this stuff. So you're now in control of your information. You are setting up your bio. You are doing this. You are doing that. That is what you want. You want the ability to say, I'm in control. You're now in control. You might not be getting listens. That's the way this business is. But you are now in control, so you can at least you have control of it, and you're now taking care of the pictures, and you might get more. Who knows? With Spotify, when you release a new song after you've affiliated, they actually will give you, they'll then say, hey, let's try to get you into a playlist. So they are actually helping you there. Now, I have not had that with Apple. When I released When I released Mr. Nobody, that's what they did. They automatically sent me an email and said, we want you to try to see if you can get into any playlist. So it's worth it. You've paid for it. Use it. So that's my video today. I hope it helps. I'm gonna go back to doing some more music stuff next week, but I just wanted to talk about this and say, listen, this is important. You need this in your life. All right, I will talk to you later. Bye.
There goes Mr. Nobody, happy as can be, playing music his way, what a sight to see.